Hello everybody, this is Miles Luigi, and this is a commentary version on my Jet Set Radio Jet Rank with POTS run. Basically, I realized a lot of you were kind of getting confused. I figured I'll do a commentary series on this as well, so I have a whole lot to go over. First off, the character I'm playing as, POTS. Yes, he's a dog. He's the last character you unlock in the game, which ironically enough, you unlock him by getting Jet Rank in every level of the game. Ironic, isn't it? A lot of characters in this game, in fact, nearly every character except Pop kind of fits into a specific type of archetype. You have characters that are easy to play as but is difficult to get a high score as. And then you have characters that are hard to play as but are easy to get a high score with. The best way to explain that is there's a character in this game, character you actually start with. Her name is Gums. She generally has low power. She's only able to carry 15 cans, but she has a high graffiti rating, which means she gets a lot of points from spraying graffiti. And it's harder to play the game as her, but it's easier to get high scores her. Compare that to another character you start with in the game called Tab, who has a high health bar, also has decent technique, but he has a low graffiti rating, so it's easier to play as him because he has more health and he's able to carry 30 cans, but it's harder to get a high score with him. POTS is kind of unique here. He has both a low graffiti score and only a can capacity of 7, so getting high scores with him is actually really difficult. There is actually two saving graces to play as POTS. First off, he has one of the highest technique scores in the game. So the technique score is our rating. Each character has their own technique rating. It's basically how well they control. Characters with low technique kind of control clumsily, and characters with high technique control nice and silky smooth, kind of like POTS here. And I think I basically covered it. POTS also, you'll notice his health bar is extremely small. He takes 1/3 damage. That really small health bar actually lasts way longer than it honestly should. I honestly think they should have just went all out and made POTS like a super challenge character and made him take full damage. Not that it matters a whole lot. On one hand, it does also mean score is calculated in multiple ways in this game. You get score based on graffiti, based on the tricks you do, based on how many cans you have left, and gosh, I'm trying to remember everything here. You get scored based on a lot of things, but basically my goal here is to beat the stage pretty quickly. My goal isn't completely time. If you go completely for time, you usually don't get the Jet Rank actually. You do have to perform some tricks. And in my case, since I'm not getting as much score off graffiti, you'll notice that I'm going back and forth. And I'll explain this a little bit later on the next video because I know I don't have a whole lot of time here. Basically, you'll notice that I'm getting X2. If you look at the score counter as I'm doing the tricks, whenever I go back and forth, I get an X2 bonus. And that is extremely helpful. It lets me get my score up high enough that I'm able to actually get a Jet Rank. And, well, I'll go further in detail next video, but that has been the bus terminal, very first level, Jet Rank. We'll be seeing that every video. So this has been Miles Luigi. See you all next time.